Go ahead.
Hey everyone, this is David. Welcome back behind the velvet rope. Let's just get right into it today because we are joined by the one, the only Jacqueline Laurita with special co-host Kid D.
Woo-hoo! Let's rock and roll, guys.
I mean, this is like so overdue, Jacqueline. We have literally, I think, had everyone on this podcast more or less that has been on Housewives ever. This is overdue.
I know you guys have asked me to do it for a while, and I want to do it, but sometimes it's hard for me. Like, I've had a lot of time like this past week, which has been good, but when things get busy here, it's hard to sit down and do it. And I've been homeschooling my son, so it's been hard to,
have some quiet time. It's hard to have the quiet time. Yeah, because that's what you need. I'm always telling my dogs to stop barking, so it's hard.
I mean,
God, I was just trying to get out of the room right before taping this. He wanted to stay in the room and cut up pictures and stuff, and I'm like, you need to leave my office now.
Oh my God.
Go with CJ, go glue some he's making frames for pictures right now, so I told him to CJ to work on it with him.
How cute. I love it. I love it.
I mean, do you guys miss each other? You guys have been fast friends from way before the days of RHONJ.
Yes. What I love about Kim is like we could go like months without speaking, and then whenever we talk, it's like we just pick up right where we left off, and it's just always fun.
1000%. 1000%. Yeah. But I do miss being with her, and I do miss seeing her. So, and maybe one day we'll go out to Vegas. But then again, guess what, Jacqueline, you're not going to be there soon. Where are you going, Jack?
I'm moving to the OC in June, the end of June.
Love it. Well, I'll come out there. David, David's going to be in LA.
I'm going to be
close to.
Come to the beaches.
Yeah.
It's so long ago. When you think back to your time on RHONJ, Jacqueline, like, do you have like just one overall like best memory? I mean, I know there was a lot of, ups and downs. Like, do you have a best memory?
No, but one of the things I always remember is our trip to Italy, just because we got to bring our entire family with us. Like we had, my parents got to go and my kids and everything. And usually the kids don't go on the trips with you, or, it was nice to be able to bring my parents, and, Italy's beautiful. So no, that was like a memorable thing. But I mean, there's been a lot of memorable moments, which of course, a lot of them happen on the posh fashion shows.
This is true.
I mean,
wild times.
Kind of. It's kind of iconic, right?
Yeah.
What about, like you were there for like Teresa's table flip, like that really kind of changed, that is like really talk about one of the most iconic moments. You weren't there, Kim, but like,
no.
Was it like, were you scared? Like what was happening? Like when that scene, was happening, like, did you realize it was going to be such a thing, or was it like not really a thing at the time?
Well, I think I was like in shock when it happened. I think I was like, not understanding what was happening in the moment. And then like, I see everything moving and she's yelling and I'm just sort of like in shock. And then after it happened, we kind of laughed about it because it was so like crazy when it happened that we all actually, after that scene, like we went into the bar, had drinks, we were laughing about it. I was like, I cannot believe I had never seen Teresa angry like that in my life. Like I knew her 7 years before filming the show, and I'd never seen her angry like that. So to see that, it was like, what just happened? And it was just kind of funny afterwards. And then the producers were saying it was a big deal. I didn't really know how viral that would go.
Yeah.
Until it started popping up in the media everywhere. And then I realized, oh my God, like, I didn't even think anybody would watch our show. It's like that, it was getting so much attention after that I was just blown away. I did not expect it at all.
Yeah, it was only 6 episodes, right, Jacqueline? I mean, the first season.
6 episodes. We filmed
that's
for 6
amazing.
weeks.
That's wild. That is wild.
Yeah.
And that moment really, because like that whole first season really was about Danielle. I mean, it really was like, even like, I know you were on Carlos's podcast. I know Carlos well, like he's even said like, she really was kind of the star of that first season, but table flip changed everything.
Yeah. Teresa put the show on the map for sure. Yeah.
She did.
Great.
Well,
anti-Danielle. Yeah.
Well, yes. I mean, recently you did, I don't know where you said this, but you said, which I was shocked, you would rather have dinner with Melissa Gorga than Danielle Staub. And you said, Danielle is dangerous. So, Kim and I were wondering what you meant by that. Like, how is Danielle dangerous and what does that mean?
Well, Danielle has a tendency to make up stories about people and then spread them around as the truth. And then she does shady things, like she'll get other people to spread the lies with her. Like she had recruited some of her followers on social media to attack me, say lies, put lies out there, write lies about us through the press. So people, when you say a lie, people take it as a truth and they spread it and it grows. And that to me is a dangerous person. Like if you're going to fight me with the truth, fight me with something, tit for tat, whatever, but don't make up stories about families, people, whatever, and then spread them. To me, that's a dangerous person. And
that is dangerous.
She told a lot of lies.
Boy.
Well,
she would tell some partial truths or like a truth about something, but then she would tell really elaborate lies. Wow.
The two of you you both speak the truth. Someone asks you both a question, you both answer it. So I could see why that would.
I wouldn't say she speaks the truth, though. I wouldn't say she speaks the truth.
Not Danielle.
No, you and Kim.
Not me and
you.
Yes.
Not me.
Yes.
Oh, not Danielle.
No.
No. Me and you, Jacqueline.
I was like, I don't think I would go that far.
Yeah, no. She's in a world of her own, that one.
She has a lot to say at times. Yes. Well, you have said, Jacqueline, that, and I do believe you that, you are done with the housewives. I know everyone asks you, you said you're not going back. You're not going to go on a girls trip. You're taking care of Nicholas. I understand and I believe it. And why do you think nobody else believes it? People keep asking you this. I saw your Instagram live the other day.
Yeah.
Do they believe you now?
Yeah. I mean, because I'm like, I've always been vocal. By the way, if you go back and read my 2016 Bravo blog, I think it's like, these people have no integrity. I'm saying the exact same things in that blog that I'm saying today. I have never altered from what I've said about Melissa, what's happened during my time on the show. Anytime a fan asks me a question, I answer it. I think the reason it got picked up and spread around and all of a sudden looks like I'm all of a sudden talking is because the timing of it. Their show just started airing. There's a conflict between Teresa and Melissa. So people are looking to me for like answers about things. So I'm answering people, gets picked up and spread around. And people think I'm just now saying all this. I'm not. I've been saying it forever. And so they're like, oh, she must be angling to get on the show because why is she speaking up? She's trying to get back on the show. I have no desire
ridiculous.
To go back to I don't live in New Jersey. I'm not going to go be on the Housewives of OC. I'm at a different stage in my life. The girls trip, I would love to do the girls trip. It's a week of my life. Right now, realistically, I can't do it. I don't have someone to watch my son for a week straight while I'm off on an island somewhere. It's a very hard thing for me to pull off. Maybe one day I'll have somebody that I can trust to leave for a week. My husband works, my son works, he goes to school. It's like, I can't do it right now. So that my angle is not to get on the show or on any show. I'm just talking like I always been.
Right. But you would be open if you got like down the road, you'd be open to a girls trip because that would be fun